Okay. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. Welcome to episode 615 of the Black Brain Trust, the Sapio-Male's Guide to the Galaxy, Sapiosexual Open Chat. Um, I'll give you guys a couple minutes to come on in. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess that's what's customary. Hit the like button as you come on in. For those of you that did um, have a chance to fall through our live stream earlier today, the New Age, the New Age Society live stream. I thank you all for coming through, giving your input and contributing to the dialogue. I had a chance to go back and really listen through various bits of it, and it was a very productive dialogue. That's what I always aim to have. If I'm going to take time to, you know, have these conversations here, I would like for them to, I'd like for them to result in something that people can take away. You know, so yeah, now this right here, this live stream. This was actually so the Sapio aspect was actually brought up on the previous live stream. Hey, Naima, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Um, so this was brought up on the previous live stream as part of the New Age Society. And Sir Badawi, what's going on, man? I'll be dropping the link here in about 5 minutes. I just want to kind of preface this. This is an open chat. I'll be dropping the link here in just a couple of minutes. I just want to preface the conversation. So what was kind of prefaced in that discussion was various points. Let me bring them back up. Because what we were trying to do is model out what a New Age society looks like, right? And so, within that, there were a few things that were touched on, right? Like spiritualism, our diets, like living modalities, basically, right? Our approach to our health and medicine, art. Okay. Another thing that's been a key aspect of the Manosphere 3.0 paradigm and the fourth industrial paradigm, as we've modeled it out, is that the only effective dating and mating method for, I guess you can say, the Black technocratic class will be sapiosexualism. It will be an actual practice, right? Now there's a psychological or sociological definition for that, right? And it's essentially just, intelligence being the primary attractive measure in a person, right? However, what we don't want to do is like simplify things, right? Because, as humans, we are not simple creatures. We're actually very, no pun intended, complex creatures. So we have to employ sapiosexualism with the level of complexity that we are as humans, right? We have to get out of the lower level approaches to how we've gone about the dating and mating practices, because what it's largely done is led us to this point here where in let's just call Manosphere Lesser, this is basically 94% of the conversations that are had, right? About the dysfunction of what happens. However, more intelligent people think about take intelligent approaches to problems and they come up with intelligent solutions, right? So that would then mean that taking an intelligent approach to dating and mating, and that's what I want to sort of preface all of this on, right? coming from a position of, well, you're very well aware of what the problems are, right? So in your mind, you come up with logic-based solutions. Then how do you implement them? Not only from the male perspective, but from the female perspective as well. Sapiosexualism as a concept is unisex. Okay. So this is where the conversation can be had with both parties contributing, without the binary component, if you will. And so, when I drop the link here, it's, women are free to join the conversation. You're free to join the conversation when it comes to the tech shit too. I mean, I don't know if you guys are really into that, but if you want to chime in on this conversation, you're more than free to. Give me a second. Let me, because I was looking at a different tab. So let me check the chat. All right. Not much going on in the chat. So, okay. So let me do this here. Yeah. So, if those who want to join the conversation, feel free to. Again, this is really just more of like an open dialogue for those who want to chime in. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll just kind of recap what the brain trust position has been in relation to the Sapio position. So give me a second, and here's what I'm going to do. On the previous live stream, I'll dig it up. Give me a second. I pulled the link to the playlist of all of the Sapio live streams that I did, but what I want to do is, and I mentioned this on a previous live stream, but my daughter wanted a mechanical keyboard with like the fancy cherry switches and the RGB backlight and the brushed graphite metal faceplate, and she wanted this really, really trick keyboard. It's expensive, but it's nice. I got to tell you, I went the cheap route and I bought some cheap Logitech keyboard, and I'm like, well, it works. It's a keyboard, right? But this one right here, it's all of a sudden, it's like I want to type because it's so nice. Anyway, I'm being a geek right now. Let's see here. And it's like it's so dope because what she did was she set the sort of like the RGB setting to where when it's like I type a key and it does this kind of weird disbursement of light, and I feel like I have like some sort of superpower. I swear, dude, my little one, dude, she's dope. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna post a couple of links here. So this was just so you guys know what, past conversations, because, we've done so many live streams that the stuff tends to get buried. Naima, hey, lady. What up, oh? Hey, bro. I posted the link, bro. If you want to join, feel more than free to. I've been like binging on your like the history of the manosphere joints, bruh. We need to have that chop up over here, man. Real talk, dude. All right, so that was, let's see, open chat number 50, Sapiosexual chat. That was one that Mike hosted. So like I said, the first ones, I think the first one was myself and Mike, and then there were a few other ones that Mike hosted as well. Wait, let me see here. Here's the other one. Let's see. All right, and here's this one. Ralph Side, salute, bro. Welcome. Let me give me a second. I just want to post this one last link, and then let me go through the chat and salute everyone making their way in here. I want to say this might be the first one. I don't know. I'm going to dig through a little bit more. Picking up them receipts. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Okay. There's another one. Okay, I'm not going to spend time digging. That's two out of the three that I can find, right? So, okay. All right, let me see here. To the keyboard. Oh, okay. We killed dragon. Let me see here. This is the Logitech. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get the name of this one, and then I'll pull it up because the box is right here. This is the G512 carbon. All right, there we go. Here, let me pull it up. I don't know if you guys got the link. The link? Okay. Okay, here, let me pull it up. Let's see here. G. There it is. That's it right there. All right, I got it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. Oh my God, man. This thing is nice. Here's the link. Here's the link. Oh, shoot. Really? HTML. Boom, right there. Let me take that out. And then there we go. Yeah, that's the one right there. I love this keyboard, man. It is dope. It is dope. Okay, let me go through the chat and salute everyone. Cynical Optimist, what's going on, man? Peace. We Kill Dragons. Ralph Side, what's going on, man? Peace. Sir Badayi, what's going on? Naima, Miss Lady, how you doing? Oh, man, what up? Derek Mills, peace, brother. Okay. Yeah, that's the one right there, man. I got her that one. And then I think what we're gonna do is she's gonna do some custom keycaps. Like I said, man, she's nerding out on this stuff. So you know, we got the Cherry MX switches on here. So it's like, I don't know, dude. I thought this was like some geek stuff, but then I forgot that I'm a bit of a geek myself. So now all of a sudden I'm all like, oh yeah, this keyboard. Yeah. Okay, let me get back on topic though. So yeah. So the position in terms of like those who are aligning themselves with a technocratic stance, a technocratic position, how you see yourself moving in the future, right? You might be doing the digital nomad thing, your holdings, right? Your financial holdings may be held up in a number of different vehicles. Like you've got crypto, you've got various assets, right? So what you won't do is constrict or confine yourself to this sort of 2.0 mold of what a high value man is, right? Your technical skill sets, your abilities, your knowledge intrinsically make you high value. That's why it's like it's not even up for debate, right? Now, the question then becomes the counterpart that intrinsically recognizes that in you. Okay. This is the realm of the Sapio stuff. Like we're not talking transactional, this and that. We're talking to people who see what the future holds, right? and then can recognize what attributes in each other will lend to a successful pathway forward. Right. This all falls in line with the conversation that we were having earlier today about a new age society. So what we can't do is talk about, right, ad infinitum problems that are that can be readily solved, but people choose not to. See, what you can't do is bog yourself down with that silly concept. Right? You can't bog yourself down with that silly concept. And when I say that, I'm talking like to both genders, right? Now, when it comes to what women require, I mean, I shrug my shoulders, right? But I'm saying from this platform here, this is sort of like a universal concept, right? So the thought or the idea here is that if this resonates, then this resonates with everyone, and not like something that's gender specific, right? Like this isn't speak. I'm as a guy, I'm giving a guy's take or a guy's perspective on it, but what I'm saying is what I am saying is universally applicable. That's why on the live streams that I did on my channel when I was doing them, I would always just say, look, we'll hold the mirror up. So, you know, if you're a female listening to this, just take what I'm saying and apply it to you because it applies. It's the same shit. I'm just speaking from a guy's perspective. That's why it's called the Sapio-Male's Guide. You know, I suppose if I was a chick, it'd be the Sapio-Female's Guide. But, you know, that wasn't the case. I was born a dude. You know, so you know, this is all about things that are common sense based, sensible in terms of decision making from both men and women. Right? So that becomes one of the main measures, and it becomes very easy to pretty much kind of put, I guess you can say, certain candidates in a certain category or a certain pool, and then, you know, other candidates are there for you to consider. It makes it easy as opposed to doing this old paradigm stuff, right? Because there's no solution to it. Here's what companies do. What they ultimately do is they'll secure, you know, patents for future technologies, right, that they can apply to traditional products, because they know at a certain time the components being used for that product and the way that product is manufactured and all that stuff, there will be a time where it comes obsolete. Okay. uh, Obsolete is a concept that we must consider. Things in life become obsolete. Certain modalities, the way you do things, become obsolete. There's things that you used to do at a certain point in your life that you no longer do. Culturally, the same is applicable. And the old way just may very well be obsolete. These are things we have to consider. We killed Drag. I probably would go for having a Us Weekly magazine subscription. Good God. I've got nothing for that. Oh, man. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. What the heck? My phone is. I have like a group text where it's like all like my high school homies and stuff, and that thing is going off all the time, and it just started buzzing off again. These dudes are texting something. Okay. Yeah, back to the topic. All right. Planned obsolescence is real. Well, D. Smitty, planned or not, you can say it's subjective, right? Because even it all requires human input, whether it was planned or unintentional. It took humans to make it such, right? That I take the pragmatic approach to it. You know, it's the whole Occam's razor thing. I'm like, well, look, I could spend my whole life trying to like parse it all out, or just I can recognize that I was born into this at a certain time, right? And it pre-existed me. So the only thing I'm going to do is just think about what works better in the future, right? Like I'm going to take the most pragmatic approach to this. And what we do is we're always looking to try to reverse engineer our cultural experiences, rather taking from it all and just saying, you know what? Every last bit of that, these are the good parts. These are the parts that absolutely sucked. And then saying, you know what? And this will be a way that works for us in the future. See, that's some easy that I and I get that that sounds like idealistic, but you know, this is just logic speaking. I get it. You know, this is very, you know, hey, you know, that's very pie in the sky. That's very this, that's very that. Yeah, well, so was Tesla at one point. So was Google at one point. So was, think about anything that's become a mainstay. Like Jesus Christ. So, you know, I listened to what has taken place in terms of the conversation writ large, right? And what's basically flipped this quote unquote manosphere up on its head was a guy who told a chick that she was average at best, right? And this is set off a, I don't know what, okay, but I guess you can take it at face value, or if you're really kind of taking more of an intellectual angle on it, you can you kind of say to yourself like, okay, so wow, we're at this point where we say someone's average, and then it just really just causes an entire shift in the social discussion. Hmm. Different strokes for different folks. I get it, right? You get it how you live. It works how it works for people, and we all have to choose our lane, right? Now, I'll tell you, as someone who was okay, I dealt with the BFF, and then learned from the BFF, and then I was happily married after that. And then that was the person I had a child with. Went through the widow thing, life till death do us part thing. And how much confusion do you think I have about this whole relationship thing? We're not all confused by how like interhuman interaction works, right? Give me a second. Dude, salute to my sister. I'm gonna post her IMDb. She's an actress and she's in town for the holidays because she's currently filming in Atlanta. So salute to my baby sis. I love her dearly. She just made me like an immunity smoothie. It's like sea moss and kale and peaches and it's a whole bunch of shit. So I'm gonna be drinking this while we're talking because this stuff looks good. Let me have a taste real quick. Oh yeah. That works. Yeah. Because I'm on some man, I'm on some plant-based for 2021. It's crucial. Gotta have it. And because of what she does for a living, she is on it from a dietary standpoint. So her and I have been dialoguing, and yeah, I'm gonna really just start to adopt a lot of her dietary regimen, man, because she's on it. Death Racer 25 said, "You're deaf from Cali." I am, dude. Born and raised. Oh, this stuff is so good. Oh my god. Mm. Oh my god, that's good, man. I can feel it in my cells. Jeez. All right. Where the hell were we? um so yeah, man, I think that there is it's possible to have like a venue in discussions, dude, where you know um men and women can dialogue free of bias, right? It's not it dude, this isn't, like I said, dude, I've experienced both sides of the coin here, right? So I already know what one side's talking about, and I get that the majority of people are on BS. But then again, my assumption is that if you're not on some BS, well then you're not going to exactly find yourself dealing with people who are on some BS. And that's what the Sapio thing is about. It's like, dude, like you're not even about the BS, so you don't subscribe to like lower notions of like attraction and shit like that. Like, well, I like dudes fresh out of prison because they just look like they can protect me, and really low intelligence positions like that. It's like, listen, dude, I was married to a woman who thought that was like some of the most idiotic shit. Right, you know what I mean? So it's like I know that, and then there's women like that are in my life personally who they, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're abundance in this. No, I'm just saying like there's, the women that I choose to deal with personally have some sense, and this is all we're talking about. Like, what we have to do is rise as sensible people. What we can't do is continue to be sensible people, but then stay in environments where we're not really building off of the correct sensibilities. It doesn't help. So we have to be sort of outward and open about our common sense based positions, our sensible based positions, our intellectual based positions. You know what I mean? We have to be like outward about it, just like everybody else is outward about their damn objectives to do whatever the hell. And I don't know whether it's get the bag or pump and dump or whatever the hell people are talking about. I don't know. Just like there's that's for them. There's the sapio shit for people like us. And I don't really see what the hubbub is all about. Eating some vegan potluck right now, and it's actually good. Vegan potluck. A cynical optimist. What is that? Vegan potluck. What is that? Because that's another live stream we're going to be doing. We're going to do it on like food. And salute to Super Triz. We're going to be doing a live stream on horology on Friday. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Mexican food, Cali, Southwest USA. Sometimes is better than Northeast. We shouldn't even call it Mexican food anywhere else. It's the freshness that makes the difference. Cali style is great. Yeah, that's the one thing, man, because that's my favorite food. It's Mexican food. Yeah. So, oh, wait a minute. I didn't want to post that. That's the keyboard link again. So, let's do this. I didn't know if the link was still up there, but if not, this was just going to be sort of like a maybe a follow-up live stream or addendum to the live stream from earlier today, because the sapiosexual position has been one that's long been espoused on this platform here, and it coincides and it goes in line with everything else that we espouse, because it's all in line, man. It's what makes sense. So I think what I'll do is this. I'll go ahead and shut this now. I'll make this one a short one. We'll just do it and we'll make this one like a 30-minute one, just sort of like an addendum to the first one. Because MOT has a live stream going live here in a little bit, and he's kind of be covering more political subject matter. So I do actually want to go in and get in on that live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Appreciate you guys for rolling through on this one. Again, this was more of just like an addendum to the first live stream that we did earlier. And it's a position that is one of the cornerstones of the Technocratic platform here on the Black Brain Trust. So if dating and mating and things like that, I think he needs fans or a male. Not really sure. Mac, I think he needs fans or a male. I'm not sure who you're talking to or about. Let's see here. I say that because a few of the Mexican restaurants I went to in LA had fresh smoothies, something like you're drinking. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. That's what I mean, man. This stuff, she made it and just brought it in. Hold on one second. Let me take another swig. Yeah. I just went in and killed it. Oh my God, that was some good stuff right there. All right. So yeah. Yeah, I'll take your I'll take your suggestion, Sorobadayu, and I'll do more of these right here on this topic. Hopefully we get some interaction on it. I get it. It's not a provocative angle at the whole dating and mating thing. However, it's an intelligent one. I will say that. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for following through. Like I said, this is just a quick addendum to the live stream from earlier. Share it. Hit like if you haven't. And then yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Actually, in the morning. This is going to be on college admissions and then pursuing college the right way. We're going to have a discussion on that, right? So, if you are going to take the college pursuit with regards to any sort of career objectives, entrepreneurial objectives, stuff like that, we're going to go over just sort of like more of like the right or correct way to do it. There's so many ways that we've talked about leveraging different programs, different grants, so many different things that we're going to just kind of dig into that, right? We want to, because this will be a good way to determine if college is good for you versus whether what you need is certifications and stuff like that. So we're really trying to parse these things out in such a way where, you know, we can really get a good, sharp, clear indicator on what path to take based on what it is that we're trying to achieve in life and what we're trying to do. And the sapiosexual position really just is the backbone or the basis on how, you know, as I guess you could say Afrofuturists or Black technocrats, what is the most beneficial way for us to pursue dating and mating, right? I'm of the mindset, look, let the dummies deal with it the dumb way. That's how I sum it up. We kill dragons. You said I'm a king. Oh shit. Word. Uh damn, man. That's mega respects, bro. God damn. Shit. Salute. Says, can we have a decision on going back into education? The discussion, you mean going back into education? I want to learn more. I want to go back to learn more on engineering, to work on green tech and space tech. See, so James, here's the thing, man. Dude, we've done we're at like 615 live streams on this channel, dude. So we've covered that so much that I was saying this on the last live stream. What I have to do is I have to finish curating. I'm trying to break up all of the live streams and put them in appropriate playlists, right? Based on subject matter, so that you could just go to a live stream or to a playlist, right? And all of that subject matter is in that specific one. Because as it is right now, it is a little difficult because there's like over 600 live streams, dude. So it's a lot. But that's the whole thing, was to really kind of curate the content on the channel, get it organized, and, you know, have certain things streaming 24/7. Now, we have to be very careful about that in light of what happened with Lionel's channel, which I'm highly pissed about, you know, because he and I had been working to get him over 1,000 subs, and we had just did that, and then this happened. So yeah, so, you know, talked to him over the weekend, got a new channel up. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me post this channel, man. Or if somebody can post Lionel's channel here before we shut down, man, I greatly appreciate it. Any mod, if I can post Lionel's new crypto with Lionel channel. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Mac is talking about, man. I don't know if, you know, I don't know if he's familiar with this particular channel or not, but it seems as though his comments really aren't in line with anything we're talking about. College admission sounds like a good topic. All right, well, yeah, D Smitty, check in with us tomorrow morning. I'm going to schedule it this evening. I got to call Johnny Blaze here in a bit so that we can just sort of, just like we did with the fatherhood live stream, we'll just kind of dialogue it and plan it out, and then I'll schedule it. More than likely, it'll be in the morning sometime. Yeah. Okay. All right. So look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and chill out for a bit, and then I'm gonna wait for MOT to go live, and I'm gonna check in on his live stream. I appreciate you guys for following through. You know, hit the like button on the way out. Share this with anyone that you think this jives with, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow in the AM. Mechanical engineering standpoint. James, check. We did some discussion on that with the micro factory live stream we did. Was it yesterday? Maybe I think it was yesterday. And then the open EV discussion from a few days ago. Like I said, man, we that's kind of what we do, so it's always talked about, man. But I think what you need to do here is like maybe like on the next sort of tech talk or whichever live stream we do, just ask the questions in the chat, and you know we can touch on it at that time, because that'll be really what we're discussing. But like I said, man, we're at 615 live streams at this point. I could easily say that there's probably 50 live streams that touch on what you're asking. Okay, let me do this here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on right there, so I had to go ahead and just remove that. Yeah, I had no idea what was going on there, but nothing that dude was saying had anything to do with what we're talking about here. So I had to go ahead and just remove that. Previous live streams. Oh, yeah, like I said, James, that'll be something, man. You're gonna have to just give me a little bit of time to get those playlists curated, because we've been at this for 3 years, man. So there's so much that we've put together that's why we've just largely decided to, on a lot of the subject matter, is just to put it in a playlist and make it available, because there's really there's not much new to put onto it, because it's still applicable, right? So we could put that on the table for right now and then move to other things, and that's kind of where we're at. So let me get those playlists together, and man, you guys just dig in. But yeah, you guys go ahead and have a good rest of your evening. Like I said, go ahead and roll through MOT's live stream. I think he'll be going live in about an hour or so. So with that, roll through. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.